when I've invoked this energy and I've sent it out, I've with this focused visualization of this positive result for a certain area. For example, with there's a lot of violence in the Middle East at the moment. We've sent out this positive visualization of peace and a greater harmony and a greater understanding of each other. What is actually happening in that area when we do that?
Okay, well, there's 2 points I'd like to make.
Okay.
One is, what is happening, to answer your question, is you're sending energy that the people in that region and connected with that situation can then, on a superconscious level, use to inspire themselves to act in such a way as to bring about peace.
Okay.
Another point I'd like to make is that spiritual energy is very much like water, in a way. One drop is not going to fill a reservoir.
Mm-hmm.
So one prayer is not going to bring about world peace, unfortunately. But a reservoir is composed of many drops of water. So if enough people put enough water in the reservoir, one day it will be full. So we shouldn't be put off by apparently not seeing results in some tremendously difficult conflict, or conflicts, plural, like those in the Middle East. The more you pray, the more powerful you will be as a channel of energy. Because the more that you practice the 12 blessings, or the more that you visualize world peace and freedom, etc., then the more energy will be able to flow through you. And the greater the quality of the energy too. Because energy is about quantity and about quality. Quantity, you might be very dynamic, very powerful, but you might perhaps lack a certain subtlety of realization that will make the energy of a higher quality. So the ideal is to have a high quantity and a high quality of energy.
But when you say quality of energy, do you mean the extent to which you can condition the energy that you invoke with love, or is that different?
I think the simple answer is yes, it is about how much you can condition it with love, which raises a lot of other questions, like, what is love and how do we condition that energy? But the more selfless the motive is, then the closer we are to true love. And the more we really appreciate that we are quite literally God, but in a humble way, not an arrogant way, almost paradoxically.
Yeah, it is.
I think then the quality of energy is going to be greater. To pray not just for people, but when we're praying for people, to pray for the sake of the divinity within those people, as the divinity within ourselves, then we begin to really get to the core of what we are and what they are.
Do you think that it's as a result of a greater realization of your own divinity and oneness with all things that you start to have that compassion, or?
Absolutely, yes. I think maybe not consciously, but I think that is where the compassionate urge comes from. Is the fact that at the end of the day, we are all one, literally. I know people say this, and it might even sound a bit trite. Exactly, hippie-ish even. But it is literally true. And not just all people are one, but all life. Even inanimate objects, plants, light, everything is one, because everything is a manifestation of the divine.